Can't hear you.
All right, can you hear me? Hello? All
No.
right, can you hear me? Hello? You talking to me? Hello?
Hello, you hear me? Tell me when you start. You.
We're gonna start this one. I just gotta get this shit troubleshooted. Just give me a second.
Okay. I can't talk about any drugs, right?
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
forever.
Just listen. I hear an echo. Could you try and fix that?
Yeah. Give me.
All right. So let me figure this out really quick.
It's better now.
All right. So basically, we're just gonna start this up really quick. I'm just gonna give you this notice really quick, really fast. All right. No
Yeah.
illegal shit. We're gonna talk about the basic things are why there aren't enough cowboys. We're gonna talk about the cars. We're gonna talk about specifically redneck trucks, cars, lifted things, and we'll talk about let's talk about some stories and jokes. All right.
Sound good?
Just be smart and be safe about it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. I'm just gonna post it out on Twitter really quick. Wait a second. Are you ready, Johnny?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Come on. Ready? Do a face and pose.
Born ready.
Do a pose. Do a pose. Do a pose. Come on. Gotta get a picture. There you go. That works. All right. Let's send that out. Let's see. I want you to check on your just to troubleshoot it really quick.
Yep.
All right, we should be live. It started. I just want to make sure. Let's check this out really quick. Hold on. All right, we should be live. It started. I just want to make sure. All right, it's working. We'll just give it a couple seconds and we'll start this shit and get it running.
So I'll talk after your intro, right?
Yeah, just Alrighty. This is Wacky Western Wild Wednesdays coming at you from Rockford Records. We are two fully clothed horny cowboys coming at you from Ram Ranch, physically in our minds, but in all reality, it's just a recording studio in the middle of Bumblefuck. I'm here with Johnny Clifford. I'm Noah Frank. Hope you guys enjoy this podcast. Let's just get into it. Today's topic is going to be either random, just cars. We're going to talk about just have a good time, just have a good time and enjoy our lives, talk about city and see how everything fucking runs. Let's get started. Johnny, tell me a little bit about yourself. How you doing today?
Tell me about myself. I'm doing great, brother. Always doing great when I'm with you. My name is Johnny Clifford. I am. I don't know how old I am. I kind of forget that, but I'm not very old. Born in 1989. Come from Alabama. I love cars. I love having fun. Love running from the cops. If any cops hear this, I lied. I don't do that. I basically love having
Okay,
fun. I'm a
okay.
Western man, World.
Okay. That's nice to know, Johnny. And I heard you have a really idea. You love the cars, all right? Am I not mistaken? You told me about that earlier when we first coming in. You love cars, correct?
I do love cars, brother. I've owned a bunch of them.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of car, Johnny?
Must be the 1969 Dodge Charger,
Oh
my
yeah,
orange one.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
brother.
love the 1969 Dodge Charger. So what is
I
it?
do,
What
bro.
is your thought on the car currently right now? How it doesn't have the number one of the flag or the General Lee markings on over. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it kind of sucks, you know. I had an old 1969 Dodge Charger RT with the Confederate flag and all the General Lee markings, but I think it looked real beautiful. And unfortunately, in this city, they don't offer that, so they kind of
Yeah,
suck.
it is very unfortunate. I wish that they would show it or even have it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna really quick just try and figure to post something out really quick so that we know that people are gonna come in here. I gotta post it afterwards. Just give me a second.
Yes, sir. Sounds like somebody's shooting outside.
Alrighty, sorry about that. I just gotta post that up, make sure everybody gets in here. So let's talk about this, Johnny. What are your thoughts on the cowboy situation around our city? How do you feel about that, huh?
Well, there's not a lot of cowboys around here with us. Most men over here prefers to dress like a woman, if you know what I mean. No, I'm just joking. But I don't really see a bunch of cowboys here, unfortunately. Most people love the new fashion, like to wear those Jordan sneakers and GCs and whatever the hell they're called. But I prefer use my old, good old cowboy boots, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like I'm kind of the same way myself. You know, I sometimes put on my slacks. You know, I have a little bit of fun with it. But
Nah.
my main thing I want to say about that is like, why aren't there any horses? I want to see us being able to ride horses sometimes in the near future. You know, in our city, it'd be beautiful and amazing. Tell me I'm wrong. It'd be awesome. Tell me.
No, it will be awesome. Truly, I mean, I got 800 horses in my Dodge, but it doesn't compare to having a real horse. You know, and put a old good old cabin behind it, riding around the city, offering up rides to pretty women. I think
Yeah,
that
I
most
feel
men
it. I
need to
feel it.
get back to cowboy mentality, riding on the horses.
Currently, my current question about what's going on with said like up north. I wish there was just like more stuff to do up north in Sandy Shores. I mean, personally, I love Sandy, especially being a cowboy. I wish that we had more options. Said like, I don't know, maybe Yellow Jack opening up. Somebody, if anybody wants to buy that, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. You know, like I wish that we had some more options that said either Yellow Jack or even like, I don't know, a fucking another bar up there or something. You know what I mean? It's just like it'd be
The
cool.
old mechanic shop.
Yes, anything up there. I mean,
Yeah.
there's literally, it's bare ass. I mean, you got Harmony. Harmony's awesome. Shout out to Harmony's employees. I love you all. You guys are awesome. But we need something more up there to get more attention up in Sandy Shores. You know, Sandy Shores is an amazing area. Don't get me wrong. I love the woods and I love the desert. We got to get more attention up there. Like somehow, maybe we should like figure a host or something. I don't know. But sometime in the future, we got to figure something out. You know, we got to get more traffic up in Sandy Shores. It'd be awesome. I really do think. What about you,
Indeed.
Johnny? What do you think about that?
No, I agree with you. I mean, back in the days when I grew up in Blaine County by the airport, pretty much up in Blaine County. If you know where that is.
Yeah.
I grew up there. I used to I live a different life. I was a member of something called Trevor Incorporated. Worked with Trevor Phillips a lot, and back in those days, Sandy Shores was a lot more things to do over there. We used to have horse renting. We used to have mechanic shops, bars. Today, everything is closed down. I think there's a police
It is.
station,
It's
but nobody
very
works there. You know?
unfortunate. You know, I feel it, and I wish we gotta
Yeah.
somebody if we gotta figure something out, man. Like I really do think like we had more options for Sandy Shores, and like maybe even off-roading options, said like imports or like anything, you know, something that'll get more traffic up there, and you know what I mean, like getting it working.
Definitely. I mean, if they would open up the old import store where they sold trucks and RVs and everything, you know, I think a lot of people will go up there and
They
then
have
just
the import
cruise
store
down.
open actually, Johnny. I understand you kind of don't
They
really.
do?
Yeah, it's open. I'll take you up there sometime soon after the podcast. But
Sweet.
my personal thoughts on it. Why isn't there like a Pontiac, like the Pontiac from Smokey and the Bandit said, like the fucking Firebird? You know, like why do we have none of that shit? Like
Oh,
that'd be
yeah.
awesome. Like I'd love to ride around with my cowboy hat and cruise around the fucking streets of the town, or even up north, like just to have some fun, ride around with Smoking the Bandit, pretend like I'm Smoking Snowman, you know. Or
Yeah,
even
exactly,
like give us
for
the
sure.
General Lee. I know we have his 1970 Charger and a 1969. I own both of them, but unfortunately we do not have the option to make it into the General Lee, or said like I have the Fast and Furious one. I love that car. It's one of my favorites. See, I love cars. It'd be a whole other thing for Tuna Tuesday. Shout out to them. They're coming on later today. But Tuna Tuesday, we need to talk more about like the cars and shit. muscle cars, man. I can't push it enough. Muscle car, muscle car, muscle car. I love them so much, and
Yeah.
they just have so much power underneath the fucking hood. I mean, I love muscle cars. I can go on all day about that, but we need the one, dude. We need the general. Like, if anybody's
We do
listening, we
need the
gotta get
general,
the
look.
general. But other than
It's
that,
not.
Johnny, do you have any crazy stories you could say? Like, just keep the show on the road, you know?
And a crazy stories. Well, I could tell a good story back in the day. So I used to own my, as we talked about before, the General Lee. But I used to have a cheaper version of it that was kind of built in my shed at home. You know, it was a normal shit car that looked a lot like it. I fixed up the engine a little bit. Didn't do more than 100 miles an hour. Uh, so one day I was driving around in the city and I skipped a couple red lights and I were busy going home. Turns out the police followed me for like 3 blocks. I didn't notice. And when they pulled up next to me, I kind of heard the sirens. I thought, shit, I'm not going to jail today. So I took my little shit box car, ran up on the good old Ocean Highway, drove away from these cops. Their cars probably did 180 to 190 miles an hour. This was in a different city. So I thought, okay, I can't compete with speed. What do I do? Well, turns out I got onto the other lane. And if you know, when you go up to Sandy Shores, there's a small little dirt road going up by,
Yes, I'm aware.
but to the back. Yeah, so I ran up on that little off-road road with my good old Charger. Cops followed me up there. Turns out their Mercedes cars and BMWs couldn't handle the off-road very well, so I ended up getting away from them. That was one of those
Wow.
stories where you really got stressed out, you know?
Heck yeah, Johnny. That's something crazy, but we gotta clarify that it wasn't in this city.
No, it was
And
not in this
yeah,
city.
it was from a different city. So talking about, we're going back in the track of horses and Sandy Shore traffic. You know, it'd be awesome. We need to get more of that stuff up there. But I do have a crazy story of one time when I was again previous city. I did some stuff like this up north, but I mean, if you guys ever anybody listen to the podcast today, if you guys ever take a chance to go up to Sandy Shores or even like up by Fort Zancudo or even like Mount Gilead, if you even ever go up there and get a chance to, I'd highly recommend it. The view is freaking tremendous. Like, I really,
It's amazing.
it is. And I've done some of my best work up at Sandy, personally. And I just love the locals are, you know, a little bit iffy. You know, they all look like they're on some dopey dope. You know what I mean? We can't really specify into too much on the podcast, but they look like they're on some stuff. And you know, we love Sandy Shores. I mean, especially for me and my buddy, my comrade here, Johnny. We love Sandy, and we think Sandy Shores is an amazing place, and we wish there's more traffic up there. I mean, I'd look into like buying Yellow Jack if I could, but like, you know,
Yeah.
we got to throw out a bunch more podcasts to get more money to be able to do that. Even if I get
Sure.
liked. So basically, Johnny, I do have another question for you. What's life like being a cowboy?
What's life like? Well, wake up early. When I lived on a farm, my day started with waking up at around 6 a.m. in the morning. I got dressed, I brushed my teeth, doing all that stuff that the old people do. But where it changes is when you go out and check out the cattle, you know. I had to check the cows, I had to check the horse, I had to make sure everything was fine, feed them, milk the cow. Now we had a couple people working on the farm, but most of the work you have to do yourself, you know. And especially when you need to take the horses out for some stretching, you're going to be riding one horse yourself with one of those lassos and the leash. You're going to make sure that the other horses don't run away because then there's going to be pretty much chaos all over the street. So
Heck
cowboying
yeah, I believe
nowadays makes it's a big difference from back in the 1800s.
Yeah,
And,
back in
you know,
the day.
yeah, back in the day when we didn't exist.
I mean, I enjoy being a cowboy personally. I mean, everybody knows me as, hey, it's that fucking Texas Cowboy Ranger. You know I have a lot of people that love me for that. But, you know, as a ranger, you know, you gotta also look out for yourself and be careful. I
Definitely.
love, like, not to get any legal shit, but, like, speeding and riding around up north, like, in the off-roads. Like, off-roading, we need to, like, get more lifted trucks. That's another thing I'd like to talk about on the podcast today. Lifted trucks, we need more. We only have one. Or even a lifted Jeep would be cool. Or even, like, a lifted car, like a muscle car. That'd be funny, getting a lifted muscle car that's lifted up, like, 18 inches off the ground. Like, that would
You
be
know what
killer.
we need?
What do we need, Johnny?
We need a 900 horsepower Dodge minivan. That's what we need, okay?
It does sound kind of fire, but I don't think it'd work. But,
Yeah, but I've seen it online. Holy shit, it's amazing. It's basically just a normal Dodge minivan. We've done a LS swap on the engine. It flies. You're gonna take your children to school and soccer practice in no time. I promise you that.
yeah, Johnny,
Don't let
that's
your wife
awesome.
drive it. You need a lot of training to drive it.
Johnny, you told me about you being a father soon. What about that? Give me a little bit about that.
Well, so I found out the news the other day while I was riding on the bus. Basically, the bus was full of packed. Story's pretty funny. I was riding the bus. I don't have a car yet, so I took the bus, and I got a phone call from my sister, and she called me up and said, "Hey Johnny, hey, how are you doing?" You know, talking with a little bit. They just told me, "Hey Johnny, I'm pregnant." I'm like, "Oh shit, you're gonna be a father, Johnny." And I just froze. I stood up in the middle of the bus. I screamed, "Hey guys, guess what? My sister's pregnant." Everybody started applauding, and I said, "I'm gonna be a father." And they just got completely quiet, looked at me. I had to get off at the next stop because, yeah, a lot have changed in society.
Yeah, I think it's kind of frowned upon. But hey, I guess congrats to you, Johnny. I really, I want to congrat. I mean, uh, I don't know if I want to congratulate that or what, but I don't know, Johnny. What is your nationality by chance? I was thinking about it, but like,
I'm Alabaman. I was
you're
born in Alabama,
Alabamian.
so
You think Alabama's a nationality?
yes, sir, I do. I
Th-
don't. I don't think that Alabama wants to be recognized with the rest of the United States of America right now, with all the problems we got in the country. So I would like to say the Alabama is its own country, but of course I am American. Yes,
Okay, just making sure. Johnny, do you have any questions for me personally? I want you to ask me some questions. Come on, I want to answer some.
I have a bunch of questions for you, brother. It's been a long time since I met you last. How's life? What changed?
I mean, life's good. I mean, the new cities treat me well. You know, I'm enjoying my life.
I can tell.
I get a chance as my first time running the podcast. Hopefully, we can get a chance to continue doing it. If everybody likes it, I enjoy it. I am excited for Fuck Around Fridays. That's gonna be fun. Tune in on Friday for Fuck Around Fridays, everybody. But I mean, nothing's really changed. I mean, I'm still that fucking crazy guy that loves to drive muscle cars and have fun, on a rough road. Besides, like,
Yeah, I feel.
other shit, we're not gonna get into the podcast. I mean, but like, you know what I mean? It's just the same stuff. What else? Do you have anything else, Johnny?
How's business going? You only do this right now, right?
Yeah, I'm
You
doing
only
this
do
right
the
now. This is
yeah.
full time.
Why don't you tell them a little bit about your new car collection? You used to have a pretty good one back in the old days, but now it changed up, right?
Yeah. Right now, I'm working with a couple little cars. I have my 1970 Fast and Furious Charger. That one's really nice. It goes pretty decent speed. There's only 25 of them in the city that I'm aware of. Um, I have a 1969 Charger that's currently painted up orange to match like the General, but I unfortunately cannot get the General Lee stuff. Then I have, let's see, I got a Mercedes Benz. That one's really nice. It's one of my favorite cars. It's just a good everyday.
Oh, the white one, right?
Yeah, I got a 2018 Audi that I recently just purchased today. It's a four door. It's a beautiful car. Beautiful car. I mean, it looks like a soccer mom minivan, but
Soccer
like,
mom.
yeah, yeah, I get it, soccer mom. But it goes fast. I mean, I got it going 150 down a test track, and it was nice. I mean, I was enjoying my life. But when you take your perspective from cars, I mean, I love cars, and my cars are my favorite. But if you just move yourself from the car's perspective, like you're one with the car once you drive it after a while. Like you separate, and at one point when you're going down that road, and then you just turn to the one, and it's awesome. It's just that feeling of speed, and it's like all the adrenaline rush you're going, and it's awesome. All right, but Johnny, do you have anything you want to say, or like anything else you want to tell me about yourself, Johnny?
Well, what can I say? A lot has changed. Back in the good old days, I'm doing a lot in my life. I used to serve in the army. I've been doing some business I can't tell people about. You know what I've done?
Yeah, you're doing some
Uh,
Secret Service shit.
yeah, I've done a lot of stuff, rather. Yeah. But
Actually, if you're not
nowadays,
aware, Johnny, they actually just started up a U.S. Military in the city. I have yet
oh,
to
they
check it
did?
out. I might have them maybe come on and you might have to talk to them sometime. Shout out to the U.S. military right now.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
they're actually
Thank you for
really,
service.
really nice people. I had a chat with them the other day. They're actually really cool. I just haven't got a really chance to even like ask about a couple questions. I was on the way down. I saw a cool Hummer and I stopped, and a bunch of big old armed guys in camo suits came out the truck, and they're like, "Hey, would you like to join the U.S. Army?" I'm like, not really, but you could tell me a little bit, and I kind of got called away, and I was like, yeah, all right. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually that's pretty cool. I mean, hey, that's also an option for newcomers to the city if you're listening to the podcast or even anybody. I mean, the U.S. military is sometimes. I think they're trying to get on their feet right now, actually, but they're hopefully soon to be there.
Yeah, they're probably offering free flights to Ukraine pretty soon as well.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
jokes aside, but I think that if you have the possibility, you truly should enlist in the military. It's the best thing I ever done. I served in three wars. I served in Iraq, Kuwait, and Afghanistan. So
Man,
Done a
that's
lot.
crazy. Thank you
But
for your
you
service,
make
Johnny.
friends for life.
Yeah,
I
you
always
do.
think.
I believe it. Did you meet Bubba?
Yeah, I met Bubba.
You made Bubba Gump?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
not that Bubba Gun, but I mean another Bubba Gun.
No, I'm sorry.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, everybody loves Forrest Gump. I would like to run. Sorry about that. I like little impressions on the side. Going back to that track of talking about the, Western stuff. Like I was talking about earlier, we need to get more muscle cars. Or even in lifted cars, even. I know there is quite a few, but I want old cars, like old muscle cars, like stuff you'd see up north, Even more traffic, like I'm going to keep saying and repeat the same shit because I'm an idiot. More traffic up at Sandy, dude. We need to get Sandy Shores back on the fucking map. Like, nobody goes up there except for maybe, like, selling, their fucking booger sugar and maybe, like, a little bit of the blue shit. But, like, that's all they go up there for. Like, I want legit fucking traffic up at Sandy Shores soon. I really do. And it'd be amazing if we actually got legit traffic. I really do wish we had something up there to give us, like, hope for more stuff in the city. Even Polito. I mean, Polito's dead right now. I mean, I go up there every once in a great often just to see what's up there. I mean, there's nothing. It's, like, it's sad. It's depressing. It's, like, literally a shell of what it could possibly be, but it isn't. But I understand certain things get to cut corners, but, like, the Hen House up there, it's a really big potential restaurant if anybody was looking into that. The Hen House is always amazing. I see it on other, online all the time. I see pictures and videos, of the Hen House, and it looks amazing. I've also seen hornbills up here, around here, actually, right next to Rockford. Down the street up here in, pretty sure North Landwood. I can't really tell you the exact street. But that is also a really good place as well. I love Hornbills. It's an amazing little establishment. They haven't opened up yet, but I hope to soon find out that they do. But even
Didn't
that,
they,
what's that?
Didn't they close down the old factory up in Polito? What's it called? The Clucking Bell?
Yeah, they closed it down. It's actually, I think it got overrun by Burger Shot, actually, who are our sponsors today. Burger Shot, thank you so much. Right now, today, if you guys want to go to Burger Shot, they were having a 40% off discount on both torpedoes and all four burgers. They are amazing burgers myself. I love them. I'm pretty sure Johnny has had them before. They are amazing, correct, Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
They are one of the best burgers you'll ever eat in your life. But they got a sponsor right now. Shout out to my boy Barry. Barry's over there. What's up, Barry? I hope you're tuning into the podcast.
I'm gonna tell you, Puerto Rican Barry, he's a great guy, makes some great burgers. All right,
oh, yeah. Burgers are great over by Barry. Barry does amazing. Well, thank you so much, Burger Shop, for your sponsor, Max Imnum. We appreciate you so much for sponsoring this podcast today. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys all show up to Burger Shot and tune in. They have some of the best food around town, all right? Now back to our podcast. So, do you have any other questions for me, Johnny, before we, continue on with other things, partaking to the Sandy Shores? What do you think other ideas we could possibly, just throwing out ideas for up north? Even, we need to get, a ranch. That would be cool. Like, a ranch up north where you could get horses. That would be awesome. Even, learning how to tame horses or even, more or less, any of that. But, I also was thinking as well, more hunting territory. We need more territory to be able to hunt. I haven't went hunting yet this season, but, I looked around and I had a guy tell me, and I was asking him personally, I kind of interviewed him about it. He was telling me the hunting game isn't that good around here, because you got to be in, one certain spot, and it isn't really that good. I didn't understand it. I was trying to ask him, have him explain it to me. But it was very, very, very complicated. And I was like, wow, I wish they just made it a little bit more simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, the hunting territory needs to get bigger. There's a lot of places where you can go hunt, but unfortunately, the laws don't approve of hunting everywhere.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I have a fun hunting story. I was pretty new to hunting. I went a little bit wrong because my GPS was upside down, so I ended up down in Grove Street. Walked out there with camo and my hunting rifle. Turns out I was very wrong, so I had to pretty much run into my car and drive away before they thought I was there to shoot up the place. But I finally found out, shot myself a nice deer up in the country. And hunting is amazing. It makes you real relaxed. Just you, the weapon, and the animals in nature.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I used to hunt a long time ago when I was younger, but I want to stress more about potential, I like trucks. Trucks are also a really good thing. I own a Ram 2500. I would love lifted trucks, more lifted trucks. I mean, there is one. It's a Ford F-150 right now in the, I think it's the import list, and it runs you about $800,000. See, and there are ones in the PDM, but I personally prefer imports. I know a lot of people can't afford imports. I understand that, but I wish they had more options, you know? Like, options are amazing, and opportunity. That's all I'm going to say. There's a lot of opportunity that could be made, and I'm one for very much potential, and I love looking into that stuff. But I really, really, really won't stress this enough. I want there to be more traffic around Sandy Shores, and I wish we had more business traffic as well. Like, yes, I understand there are a ton of businesses, but personally, I don't see much of it. I mean, I see Burger Shot's pretty hyped up. I love Burger Shot, another selfless promotion. They are amazing, but other places like the pizza place, I love the pizza place. They're nice. The service is pretty good over there. You know, I enjoyed my time when I was over there. But like, I wish more restaurants would be open. Like, we need to get more restaurant activity. Like, I have been to the different bars. I love, if I'm not mistaken, it's the one off of the highway. What's it called? Man, Bahama Mamas. I love Bahama Mamas. One of my favorites.
Oh, Bahama Mamas, yeah.
And Vanilla Unicorn. I haven't been there yet. I haven't got a chance to see it open. But Vanilla Unicorn is beautiful. Yeah, I know you have, Johnny. You love your strippers.
Oh yeah, I do.
So, yeah, I mean, we just need more opportunities. There's so many more opportunities that could be made for even a restaurant, or even just like car shows. I love car shows as well. Like, but like,
oh yeah,
I don't like the fact that people can be beat because they, go in there with Bitcoin cars. Like, I understand that, yes, they're gonna win, but I love car shows for the respect and credit of everything. I love car shows. They're my favorite. They are awesome.
yeah.
We need more of them. There's like once every month. I noticed, like, yeah, there was one last week and the week before that. But because Tuna Tuesday just got hyped up, and Tuna Tuesday is awesome. But I can't. We muscle cars, man. Muscle cars are amazing. They need more love. I think muscle cars, lowriders, like drifters, should all be a part of these like meets. Like, I really wish that they were like the types of things that could bring us more traffic around here. Like, even like a restaurant. Ooh, that'd be killer. A restaurant that is like based around vehicles, and like you pull up like a drive-in, like kind of like a Sonic, but like old theme. Like, you pull up with an older car and they come serve you in like roller skates or something. I was thinking about that. Or like even like this, like one where you could like even just pull up and show off your car and sit there and hang out. That would be cool. Like, one that's a smaller restaurant that's basically mostly based outside, but you pull up on your car and then you can show off your car while you're sitting there ordering your food. Like, that would be awesome. Like, see, there's so much potential that could be made, and I really love giving ideas. If anybody needs ideas, just tell me. But I love giving out to other people, and I love hanging out with people. See, like just sitting here, Johnny, you're an amazing person to have with me. I'm so happy that you were able to fly in with me today. I appreciate you. I'm hoping the input as well is better in the city. I hope that we aren't pissing people off, per se, or even like people are enjoying this podcast. I would really hope. But
please don't wait with forks outside of the studio.
Yeah. We might have to, go out the side door through the fucking wall.
Through the back. Yeah, that's true.
But I got for me, I'll tell you a couple of jokes really quick if you want. For me being Italian, I am an Italian American. My family comes from Sicily, Italy. And so, I have a joke for you, Johnny. Why are all Italians named Tony?
Why all Italians are named Tony?
Yeah.
Somebody tell you? I guess Italian women aren't very creative. You tell me.
Because on their foreheads, when they were coming to America, they stamped to New York on their forehead.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love that joke. All right. I got one little quick. It's a little bit of a goofy-ass joke, but I got a comedian. What's the difference between a, yeah, scratch that one. That was not that good. Never mind. I don't think it's really proper to say in the city. I'll have to tell you after the podcast, Johnny. I think I'll tell you after the podcast. But,
yeah.
Yellow Jack, I'm not going to push that enough. Yellow Jack should be open. I really do think. I love Yellow Jack so much. I hope someday Yellow Jack gets in here.
Yeah, I mean, Yellow Jack is the perfect spot. That's the thing, because it's located right by, what you call it?
Right there next to Harmony.
Huh?
Right there next to Harmony.
Yeah, but it crosses between Panorama Drive and Route 68, so you do some cruises through Sandy Shores.
Yeah, even if you need a refuel, you just pull in there. Hey, can I get my whiskey shine and a roadkill? It's just they peel off a raccoon off the road and they cook it to you. Like, that'd be so funny to even see that. Like, I wish we had more like Sandy Shores stuff. I'm not gonna push it enough. I want to get off of it, but Sandy Shores is amazing. I can't stress it enough. A lot of people should love Sandy Shores more than other people.
It is. The opportunities you got up there.
It is. It's amazing.
Right now, it's completely dead right now, filled with a bunch of crackheads. Don't forget, people, crack is whack, I do meth. But, No, but jokes aside, we gotta live up Sandy Shores a little bit. I truly believe that businesses could open up there and get a lot of people to start driving up north. Have a little bit of fun, go off roading with your big truck,
Heck yeah, heck
drive your
yeah.
muscle cars down routes, enjoy the cruising. It's beautiful. Just watch out for the military guys because the airbase's pretty close.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe it. I believe it. And yeah,
No,
I really do. I love that, and I wish we had more activity up there. I mean, I'm gonna actually be up there later today. If anybody from the
me
podcast
too.
is gonna be planning to come up there, it'd be nice to see you. You can tell me about how you like the podcast. Again, I appreciate you. If you would tell me, I really would love that. And I just want feedback to tell me what I need to fix. And I stop a lot and I think while I'm talking, but I'm in the moment kind of guy. I love this and I love being able to have this opportunity to do this. But I'm just gonna. I'm using this opportunity as like where mainstream people can hear me and my ideas. Like not even if they don't like my ideas, just like the fact of the matter of, I think it'd be kind of cool if we had more traffic up north. I mean, everybody's in the city, and even police. I mean, I love the policemen. Shout out to Mr. Moon, Officer Moon. I love you so much. You're amazing. But everybody, I mean, police officers are pretty nice in this city. I haven't really had a problem with them, but some of them could be kind of rude. But it ain't that big of a deal. But even like basic like out of the police station up there, like it'd be so cool to have more traffic up north. I really do believe that it would be awesome. Like we need something like even a restaurant or even just like anything, like even attraction. Like I don't care, it'd be something cool to be up there because I love going up to Sandy.
Look, like the downtown Lamborghinis are getting kind of bored. Everybody got that crypto money going and buy a Lamborghini Aventadors. Go up to Sandy Shores instead. Buy yourself a nice truck. Buy yourself a muscle car, Dodge, Ford. Maybe I don't like Ford, but you can buy yourself a Ford. Don't worry. Good old Mustang. Ride around, do some donuts. Maybe the cops will come up there once in a while. Watch out for the crackheads though, because they're crazy.
Yeah. The crackheads are crazy, man. I had a run in one time. I pull up to a spot and there was this guy. He had this bowler hat on. He was very, very, very weird. He looked straight up like Wack. He was bald and he was all screaming about with this guy. I think his name was like James or something. And he was up there just screaming about how they need to cook this stuff. And I'm like, dude, he almost shot me. He pulled out a gun on me because I was up there like, whoa, James, help me, man. And then James pulls out a fucking gun. It was just like a crazy experience. But I think his name was like.
Sure they don't have gun laws.
I think his name was like Henry or something. I don't know. Henry, like, I don't know. I think he have a relation to Saul Goodman. I think I don't know, but yeah. But they're really there's some fucking crazy shit that happens up in Sandy Shores. It's kind of hilarious. But
It is.
back on that note, though, we need more cars. Like I love cars.
We do.
I mean, there's a shit ton of cars. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like sports cars. You see, we need more muscle class or. Even like old cars. I mean, I only count like maybe like 8 or 12 cars that are old school. We need to get an uprising on old school cars, guys. Like it'd be awesome to see or even like fucking shit cars. They're they look horrible, but they're fucking hilarious. Like a car meet with only shit cars. I'm gonna have to do one of those soon. That sounds like a great idea. But just something that's like looks like you built in your fucking garage. Like something that looks like either good or bad. Like I don't care. Just something that like you can respect its value. I wish there was more opportunities like that.
We need a General Lee. We need a Smoking the Bandit, Train Sam.
Yeah.
You know what we need? We need a lifted Ford F450 dually, the truck.
Yeah, we have one.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, it's in the city. That's the one I'm kind of working on getting.
The dually one?
I think so. Yeah. We'll check that out after the podcast and maybe on Fuck Around Fridays we might have to talk about it.
Yeah, but there's we do need more cars. Not only Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Yeah, I mean those are always nice, but like muscle cars and trucks. I mean, we do have quite a few trucks, but muscle cars and trucks, like we need more. Like even just like shit, like Toyota trucks. Those are cool as well. But I haven't seen one fucking Pontiac. Like we have no Pontiacs in the city. I wonder why. I would love to see a Pontiac. Like I love the Grand Prix. I love the Pontiac truck. I mean, all of them, the Trans Am, the Firebirds are amazing. We need to see more low-end, like medium, mid-class cars. I really wish. Because I mean, when I was first flying into the city, I mean, yes, there's quite a bit of options, especially for cheaper cars. I've seen upwards of imports being $35,000. Even PDM cars are amazing. I just never really fucked with PDM like that. I mean, I love the people there. Shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. But we need more, like, low-budget cars. I guess there are quite a few in each class, but, like, low budget that look half decent. There are quite a few, but I want like ones where you can like go around and like ride around and have, still fast, but like I don't want to fork out $1 million to be able to go 400 miles an hour down the fucking highway. You know,
Yeah,
I want something that'll get me from point A to point B, or even for those illegals that can't afford much. Like, we need something that could get us out of nowhere, but I understand it does have to come with that skill of being a good driver and doing all that other stuff. But we need more opportunistic, like, things. Like, there's opportunities that could be made that we just haven't been made yet, but this is the beginning. I understand there's potential. There's a lot of potential for the future, but I hope to be able to live to see it. I really do. I would love that. That's why I love this city. There's so much potential able to be here, and I love this city so much. Like, I've had some of the best times I've had in years here compared to my hometowns. I mean, my hometowns were amazing, especially with Johnny. Johnny flew in here with me actually recently, but my hometowns were fun. But I mean, this has been the best time I've had. I've met so many great people. Like, I've met Billy Sandking, who will hopefully be joining me on Fuck Around Fridays. Shout out to you, Billy, if you're listening. Barry as well. Barry, I'm going to shout out you again. I love you so much, Barry. Barry's awesome. He works at Burger Shot. Another selfless promotion for Burger Shot. We love you. Go stop by there. Barry's amazing. Oh, I got a phone call. Hold on. Give me a second.
I'll take over.
Hello?
But yeah, it's you know, I said, know what you said. The sheep cars.
I gotta call you back. I'm doing something.
No, if you you don't want to have to worry about getting a scratch in your car and having to call up your wife and be like, hey, honey, Billy won't go to college anymore. I need to repair this scratch, and yeah, you won't be late for a week. I promise you that.
Yeah, I feel it. But I love, especially the mechanics. So the mechanics are awesome as well around the city. Specifically, like mechanics like I respect Harmony, all F4 Customs, Benny's. Those are the ones that I may know about. I don't really know if there's any more in the city, but those are my favorite 3. If there are even more, I'm sorry if I'm kind of throwing you under the bus right now. I'm kind of new about that. But you guys are fucking amazing, and I love all of you. But, you know, I really love the opportunities that I've done and all this shit that I've seen, and amount of people that I've met. Yes. We need a fucking Ford Ranger. Thank you, Billy. We do. We really do. We need a fucking Ford Ranger, and it needs to be now. Even more SUVs. I want a fucking lifted Cadillac. That would be cool as shit. A fucking lifted Cadillac would be badass. Tell me I'm wrong.
Escalade, you know.
A Cadillac Escalade that's fucking lifted off the ground. That is what I want. That would be fucking amazing. All right. On that note, I love that, and I think it's fucking awesome. Hey, if you guys have any other like ideas specifically, it's fucking amazing. We could probably talk about it again sometime if any of you want to come to me and ask me questions. That'd be awesome. I'm Noah Frank, and this is Johnny Clifford. Johnny Clifford's gonna be here for a little while. I don't know for how long, but we're all gonna be here. Again, I wish there was more like lifted shit, or even fucking cars that go off road. Like, we need more of that. See, there's so much pussy shit around the city. No offense, I'm not dissing on anybody with it. That's just my personal opinion. But there's a bunch of pussy cars that can't go off-road. I love off-roading. Like I said, I'm a cowboy and I'm Western. But I really, really, really wish we had more off-road cars. I really do.
Yeah.
They would be amazing. And it's just awesome. I love lifted cars. Johnny, what about your opinion on it? How do you think?
I love them too, brother. They're amazing. You can go anywhere. You know, you're going in the city, no problem. You need to go climb Mount Everest. Go ahead, brother. Montchiliad won't be a problem either. You know, as long as you have that lifted truck.
Exactly. We need more of those. I mean, I only know of one lifted truck, which is the Ford F-150 lifted, and I think it's a dually. I really do. But I test drove it. So shout out to the import place. The guys are amazing. With Mike's over there. Mike's also really cool. He's actually going to be on Tuna Tuesday today at 7 o'clock. You guys should all tune in for that as well. But it's just awesome. Let's see.
I mean, the storage space.
Yeah, we need more street cars. Like, seriously, we need to get more like cars that like basically open access to people that, you know, I know a lot of people in their like, you know, out of their eyes, and like, you know what I mean, they don't want to fork out $100. You know, we need more cars that are open to the standard like pass. Like, you know, that's awesome. We need more cars like that, so you don't have to fork out $100 in a super ticket. I mean, I understand that's awesome. 100 Bitcoin, you know, it's great, but we need more. You know, like, that's awesome, and I really believe it. But
yeah,
on that note, we just need more cars. You know, like lifted trucks, fucking muscle cars. I know a lot of people are fans of muscle cars. Sports cars, though, shouldn't be outclassing muscle cars. There are a lot of muscle cars that are better than sports cars. I understand that they should be outclassing them, but in my opinion, I think muscle cars should be a little bit bigger. But yet again, that's my own opinion. I mean, you shouldn't, like, get mad at me for my own opinion, you know? Well, like, last time I checked, we live in America, not North Korea, right? So...
No, but The problem is that most people go and they be like they're really broke, they don't own a car, and then they save up money. They start right ahead with a supercar, you know.
Yeah,
Start
yeah,
with a
yeah. I don't
muscle
like
car.
that. You
Start
should,
with a truck.
yeah, start with a truck and work your way up. Exactly, that's what I think it should be like. But I really don't think that you should have to fucking pay 100 Bitcoin to be able to get a truck, though. I mean, not even a truck. That's
No,
like a
that's
fucking sports car. I mean, I love sports cars, but specifically old ones. We need more old cars in the city. See, I'm a fan of my old cars. I'm a sucker for them. I'm a little
old
bitch for them. We'll
Porsches.
just say that right now, just to get any attention. I'm a little bitch for the old little cars. I
You seen those
I
old
love
Porsche
old cars.
911s?
What's that?
You seen the old Porsche 911?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's amazing. Those
See,
are
and I
amazing
love
too.
old
they're
cars.
not
We need more.
American, but we need more of them.
You really do, and it's unnerving, and I really love old cars, and they're amazing. But we need more. We do. We really need more. And
You know, there's more ways to enjoy cars than just driving fast. If you want to
yeah,
drive fast,
exactly.
sure, go buy
I
a
want
Lambo.
handling. I want ones that'll turn on a fucking dime.
Yeah, I want ones that look good. I want them to smell good. I want them to be. I need to love my cars more than I love my wife. You know.
Yeah. See,
Sorry, honey.
off-roaders as well. We should use 4x4s. We need more 4x4s. I understand you got the Vagrant and I'm pretty sure the Ranger is what it's called, PDM. But I don't know personally if there is a 4x4 in the import lot. We need some off-roaders that are nice with big ass tires that can go up fucking shit like it's nothing. Like I love off-roading. I take my shit off-road, but I go out to fucking like sandy shores and it's this big ass rock, probably about the size of a fucking like engine. And I want a car that can go over that shit. I don't want to fucking deal with crashing into that fucker and then having to go take it up to Harmony. You know what I mean? We need more cars that can go over rocks and shit just to have the fun of the breeze. I understand that could be a hassle for the cops, but I mean, again, not everything's off-road. There's a lot of advantages that cops could use and call-outs and shit like that to get around people that are using off-road vehicles. But
I mean,
there are
nobody wants
ways
to spend their
to do it.
children's college fund on repairing a car. You know.
Exactly. Monster trucks as well. Monster trucks would be killer.
Yeah.
I would love to see a monster
would.
truck. Like, even a redneck monster truck would be fucking awesome. Like, just
Give
up in the
anything for
fucking
it.
sandy shores, you see the fucker jumping over the hill and almost crushing your car. That's just that funny laugh. I think, oh shit, I don't care you crushed my car. That's fucking hilarious, you know? I think that's hilarious.
It is. I mean, nobody will get mad if you get run over by a monster. Well, maybe if you own a Lambo, but you know, monster trucks are amazing. Driving
See,
off
that,
with
but,
them, jumping.
but you gotta
things.
remember, guys, me and Johnny here are cowboys. We look at the perspective of what's up north. I mean, I love the city, don't get me wrong, but I believe that the north should be more traffic than down here. I mean, I understand that people love the city. I understand that the homies and everybody, they're all in the city, but I like up north. I mean, I
like
love up north and everything about it. It's just a lot more unnerving. It's chilling. You know, you have a lot of fun while you're doing it. You know what I mean? But it's just like, wow, oh my god. Like, and I've met some amazing people in the city. Like, again, I met Barry. I've met people like Billy Sandking. I love Billy Sandking. Shout out to Life Invader for the most part. They're great people. And Mr. Rockford is who I call him, Benjamin Riley. He's an amazing person. I love him so much. I thank him for the opportunity to let me be on this podcast and to choose the people that I want to be with. I really do. Again, Benny Blanco's an amazing person as well. He also works here at Rockford. And everything else, I meet so many cool people, and I love people that are respectful, and they like to treat, and they love the amount of shit that I love. See, I don't discriminate about any other people. I love everybody. As long as you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. I do not believe that somebody should be mean, rude, or anything to me if I didn't do nothing wrong to you. See, a lot of people are like that. I understand that people have their personalities, and, you know, but don't be a fucking asshole. I mean, guys, like, I love people, and I think everybody's awesome, but if you're gonna be a fucking asshole, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you could be an asshole, but, like, don't fucking just be an asshole to me because I just said hello, how are you? You know what I mean? How many times have fucking seen that? Or even
I
like,
almost got shot today up in Sandy Shores back when I said hello to those Yakuza guys.
oh really?
You know, I was me and Barry.
Last time I talked, that Yakuza was a good people. I'm not talking them under the bus. I don't want to keep talking
about
about
it.
it.
Might not be Yakuza, but
They said
could be
Yakuza or
posters,
something.
you know?
I don't really know, but
Yeah.
that's crazy because I know some of the Yakuza. They're really nice people, but it's just outrageous. Like, let's get off of that really quick. But that's crazy. But a lot of people are nice and cool. I understand that, but a lot of people can be assholes. On that note, guys, I want to thank you guys all so much for tuning into the podcast. I think I'm gonna head out of here. If anybody has any questions, give me a call. If you have any critiques, if you have anything you want to tell me, or even talk about in the next podcast, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, whoever is. I want to thank Johnny for joining me today. Thank you so much, Johnny.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Burger Shot, for giving us the sponsorship and tuning in. Barry, I love you so much. I hope everybody has a good night. Beautiful day. See you guys next month. This Friday. Bye, guys.
Peace out, people.